I just realized my mic was muted the entirety of the first song, so I just played I was just jamming out to this rock music song, and I was muted the entire time. Good job. Good job, Sam. I'm a moron. Enjoy the promos for both teams.
With the series tied at 2 apiece, round 1 returns to Pittsburgh. A best of 7 becomes a best of 3, and the Penguins enter tonight's matchup looking to put an end to the Islanders' brand of mayhem and return to their disciplined mindset. A fighter's mentality, not with fists, but with sticks.
Long Island. Here's Rock shooting, scoring! Brian Rust! Scores! Jeff Carter!
The urgency is growing. Every shift more important than the last. The series continues. Game 5 is coming up next.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Game 5 of the other Eastern Division Series, as the Pittsburgh Penguins will take on the New York Islanders tonight from PPG Paints Arena in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Tonight, we find out who will have the advantage going back to the Nassau Coliseum for Game 6 with an opportunity to advance to the next round, and will face the Boston Bruins in the second round. Hi, everybody. What up, Mason? What's up, Alex? What's up, Andrew? What's up, John? What's up, Logan? What's up, Lamario? What's up, Edited? Welcome to, hello to everybody in chat. I have my dinner next to me, so I'm going to be eating while I'm talking to you. Hope you guys don't mind. Both teams split the first two games of these two teams split the first two games in this series. Then they split in Pittsburgh and split down in on Long Island. So now, as the guy said, it's not a best of 7 anymore. It's a best of 3 to decide who will face the Bruins in the next round. As the Bruins advanced last night with a 3-1 victory over the Capitals, moving on to the next round of the Stanley Cup playoffs. All right, Lamario, go enjoy the Habs and Toronto game. What's up, 24K Apple? What's up, man? Yeah, both teams are solid. Both teams are really, really solid. This has been a very even series. A very even series. And it's going to be a good one. Oh, tomorrow night, Mason, you're going to like this. Tomorrow night, I'll be calling Game 5 of Nashville versus Carolina. Yeah. Uh-huh. So, if you guys are interested in that, make sure to come back tomorrow night for Game 5 of this series. It'll be the first time I'll be calling Carolina this year. So, it was either that one or Montreal and Toronto tomorrow. So I'm thinking, Carolina and Nashville is going to be a good one because Nashville won both their last 2 games in the double overtime session. So I'm kind of thinking that this is probably the series to watch now. This series, as well as Carolina and Nashville over in the Central Division. So, for those who don't know, Mason, he's from North Carolina. He is a Bruins fan, but his second team is the Hurricanes, obviously, because of geographical location. So, what's that? What's EOG? Well, whatever it is, good luck. Looks like the Penguins are having a nice big crowd on hand. So, for those who are just tuning in for the first time, I do have the goal horns ready for both teams. I do set off the goal horns. In net for this, and here's your starting goaltender for the Islanders. It's Ilya Sorokin. He's 2-0 with a 1.76 goals against average and 9.44 save percentage and no shutouts in the playoffs. He's Tristan Jarry. He's 2-2 with a 3.04. Tristan Jarry, sorry, 2.2-2 with a 3.04 goals against average, a 9.04 save percentage. What's EOG, Mason? I'm not sure what that is. In any case, oh, it's end of grade testing. Oh, I'm sorry, I've never heard it like that before. I've always just heard of it as finals. Sorry. Game 5 is underway. Puck moved up the ice now. Pellet cuts off Crosby. Here's Clutterbuck back up the other way. He'll get it in deep for the Islanders. Islanders wearing their traditional white road jerseys with a blue and orange stripes. I can't even speak today. You dropped your Big Mac. That's unfortunate. That sucks. You dropped your Big Mac. Here is Pellick. He'll scoop it into the Pittsburgh end. Trying to get it out. Can't. Komarov knocked down. Puck comes out in front, taken away by the Penguins. I agree. No, I've just never heard of the EOG term ever, so. Maybe it's because we're in different states. I don't know. Here is Kapanen now for Pittsburgh. A shot on net goes wide. Puck kept into the line by Pittsburgh. Leddy trying to move it up. Here is Scott Mayfield. Moves it up to the line, but CC cuts it off. Mayfield gets it in deep for the Islanders as both teams will get a change. Puck thrown around for Cece. Up for Freddie Gaudreau. Trying to move it up for Jeff Carter. Can't get it to him. Here's Beauvillier across the line. Leaves it. Here is a chance for... Is that... I don't know. I'm sorry. I can't tell who that is. I honestly cannot tell who that is for the Islanders out there right now. Sorry. Puck is dumped in deep by Andy Green. Freddie Gaudreau. Gets it across the line, but can't have an extra one through as a part of a special deal. Plus my Bruins ones that didn't hurt as much. Yeah. Dobson trying to move it up. Letang cuts it off. Here are the Penguins. Here's Gensel across the line. A shot gets blocked. Now here come the Penguins back up the other way. Here is Pajot now across the line. A shot gloved down by Jari. And he'll hang on to it just about 2.5 minutes into the game. That was quick, Mason. You're already back. Pajot will take the draw against Bluger. Face-off won by the Islanders. Given a cross, Polak gets it in deep. Here is Palmieri on the puck. Throws it around. Here's Pajot. Puck goes past him. Tanev trying to move it out. Palmieri scoops it into the blue line to keep it in deep on his backhand. Here's Letang. Throws it around. Puck thrown up, and this will be icing here. On the Islanders. On the Penguins, excuse me. Alex, I just saw your message that you're asking if I'm streaming. Literally a minute later, I started streaming. Literally 1 minute later. That's funny. Oop, I just completely missed the clock for a second. Here is... Here we go. What's up, Josiah? Dumoulin. Trying to get it to Aston Reese. Can't get it to him. Dumoulin keeps it in on the left side. A shot on net. Saved by Sorokin. Puck cleared away by Komarov. He's shopping. That's cool. Letang in front of that. Bluger jamming at it. Another save by Sorokin. Puck comes out. Eberle takes it away. Here's Mayfield now. Plays it for Nick Leddy. The Penguins with an early chance in front. But couldn't jam it home. Here is Letang. Eberle moves it back up the other way. He's got Cizikas on the left. Eberle will just dump it in deep. It looks like Matheson's about to step up on him. Wow, really, Andrew? Really? Wow. Uh-huh. You better be playing with me right now, because I know he's calling the same game right now that I am. I knew you were kidding. I knew you know I'd kill you. I'd end the podcast, be like, nope, not doing it again. Oh man. Oh my God. Dobson throws it around. That was funny. Puck comes out. Here's a chance for Beauvillier. Beauvillier in the corner. Here's Brock Nelson. Malkin takes Malkin try to get it out, but Dobson. Here's a chance for Bailey in front. Couldn't scoop it home. Aw, thanks. Now, Off the Wall is great, though. He's a great commentator. If I'm not live and there's a game you want to listen into, go check him out. I swear, he's cool. I'm sub to him, so I have no hate towards him. It just kind of sucks because we always call the same games. So I'm always like, yeah, I want to call this game. I look later, he's calling the same game. A shot by Pettersson is stopped by Sorokin, was tipped by Zucker. Here's Green for Beauvillier. Here's the Islanders now back in his own zone. Beauvillier getting poke checked there by Jason Zucker. I saw one of them today. I know you responded to my comment that Falcons fans are crying now that Julio Jones is leaving Atlanta. Yeah. Carter takes it away. Freddie Gaudreau backhander and a save by Sorokin. A good chance there. Here's Paul Mary. He'll get it out for the Islanders. Puck scooped up. It's Oliver Wahlstrom. He'll cut in. A shot. Saved Jari. And he's got it. You ain't getting caught in 8K this time? No, you're not going to go? You're not going to go over there? Dude, I caught you again. Mason, I was going to call you out. I caught you again. Or did I already tell you? I don't remember. I don't remember if I already caught you. Yeah, actually, yeah. I don't know if I did, but I caught you on Thursday. That was kind of funny. I was actually in my class when I saw that. That was actually funny. I don't know if I told you Friday night or whatever. No, you weren't even... Were you here Friday? Yeah, you were. Never mind. Disregard what I just said. Completely just disregard what I just said, because it made no sense. Oh, God, what the heck? I'm not even... Just completely walking out the door. Just completely just disregard what I just said. Bruh. Komarov gets it past Bluger. Barzell checked from behind by Letang. Now here's Aston Reese. A shot from the right point gets blocked and the puck comes out to center. Letang. Bluger across the line. He gets stepped up on by Cal Clutterbuck. Pellick throws it around for Mayfield. Oh, bad bounce. Rust robbed by Sorokin. It took a bad bounce off the boards. And Rust had a point-blank chance in the slot there for the Islanders. Or for the Penguins, sorry. Screwing up my words. Crosby across the line. Knocked down. Here's Rust. Lost it. Back for Marino at the right point. Marino's shot deflected by Gensel's save. Rust a chance. That goes wide. Crosby now. Nice spin move on Cizikas. Crosby across. Here's Pettersson. Great save in front. It might have not got through. And if it did, Sorokin got a piece of it. Here is Rust tied up by Pellick. Cizikas and Crosby in there as well for their respective teams. Crosby works it free. Crowd's getting electric. They're liking the offensive zone time. Pettersson for Gensel. A shot. Saved by Sorokin again. And the play is blown dead. And the crowd's loving it. Now I'm laser beam. Why is that? Because I'm... You know? Oh, you know Laser Beam? Okay, yeah. Yeah, I know him. Wearing a Pat sweater. Really? Isn't he from Australia or something like that? So that's kind of surprising. But I know the NFL is pretty well known down there. Resign Julio Jones. First of all, we need to trade for him, and then possibly we'll consider a re-sign. Yeah. I think if the Patriots get Julio Jones, they might have one of the scariest offenses in the league. Well, they already do, but I think Julio Jones will just will be the cherry on top. Cherry on top. I can't talk. They're in commercial break. They just came back from commercial, so. To all my new viewers, if you want to see more commentaries like this, especially if your team gets to the next round, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell. Also, follow my Instagram. It's in the link in the description below. So, If you let me know in chat that you followed me, I'll follow you back. Face-off won here by the Penguins in the offensive zone. The clock is unsynced with what I'm seeing on TV. There we go. A penalty coming up. It'll be on the Islanders. Kept in at the line by Matheson. He lost it, and now the Penguins are going to get the first power play of the game, as it looks like it's going to be a hook. Celtics need to win. Yeah, I agree. It's going to be a slash, sorry. The penalty is going to be on Josh Bailey. Yeah, I think they need to. Jazz got upset by the Grizzlies. I know. Face-off won by the Islanders, and it's cleared the length of the ice. Letang will get the puck. Malkin. Pettersson across the line. It's Crosby. He'll get it in deep. The Grizzlies won last night against Utah. That's kind of surprising. Here's Crosby on the right side. Back for Letang. Back for Crosby. Looks like he was going to go to Malkin there. Russ Letang for Malkin. Steps up, fires, and scores! Wrong horn. I'm a moron. Evgeny Malkin and the Penguins lead 1-0. So the Penguins lead 1-0 on a goal for Evgeny Malkin, his first of the playoffs. Palmieri takes it away. Palmieri's shot gloved down by Tristan Jarry. Ties Dennis Potvin in all-time playoff power play goals with 20, and tied 7th most with 28 points. Man. Down to 11-13. Here is Dobson. Oops, God. Here is the Islanders across the line. Here's Wahlstrom for Pajot. Pajot puts it around the net in deep. Palmieri now. Knocked down by Dumoulin. Letang moves it up. Here is Aston Reese tied up by Nick Dobson in the corner. Tanev in there as well. So is J.G. Pajot. Aston Reese throws it around the boards. Marino steps up. Who you guys pulling for? You guys pulling for the Islanders? You guys pulling for the Penguins here? Let me know in chat. Put LGI or LGP. LGI being Let's Go Islanders. LGP being Let's Go Penguins. Let me know. I'm more mutual more than anything, so it doesn't really matter to me. I'm just kind of curious to see who you guys are pulling for. Because the winner of this series will play Boston. So Dumoulin tries to move it out, kept losing the puck. Dumoulin gets it across. Rust gets it in deep. Here's Mayfield. Eberle tries to get it out but can't. Komarov plays the puck back for Mayfield. Across for Letty. Barzell. Across the red line, gets it in deep with the Islanders. Penguins up 1-0 here about halfway through the first period. Uh-oh, a turnover for the Penguins, but the defense gets back to recover as Dumoulin passes it up for Zucker. Scoop pass up for Rust, but Pelech will cut it off to make sure the Penguins don't have a chance there. Nice spin move. Zucker for Crosby. Checked off the puck there. Here is CC, puts it in deep. Dobson gets it out to center. Here is Kapanen. Puck moved out to center ice. Looks like a nice cutoff there. 9:05 to go in the first. Here is Green trying to get it out to center. Cannot do so. Crosby keeps it in. Puck comes in front. Here is Matheson for Zucker for Malkin. Malkin plays it back in deep. Here is I can't tell who that is. Here's CC around the net. That's Kapanen. Jesus. Wow. Malkin at the left point fakes a shot. Trying to get it across for Kapanen, but it kicks off Beauvillier's skate. Puck comes out to center. Matheson plays it up for Kapanen. CC now. Are you guys neutral? Like, do you guys let me know if you Islanders, Penguins are neutral. N means you don't care. N means you're neutral. Let me know. And Clutterbuck knocks down Matheson. Here is Beluga across the line. Dobson. Here is Nick Leddy. Gets it across the blue line. Martin scoops it in, and it's caught there by Yari. A trade for Julio Jones, Sony Michel, a second-round pick, and Jonathan Jones. Interesting. As they go back to commercial break, you're neutral. It is still scoreless from Montreal, by the way. Tampa and Florida will get going in about a half hour. Winnipeg and Edmonton will get started at 9:45, and Vegas and Minnesota will get going at 10:30. That's all Eastern Standard Time, by the way. Do you guys see the Oilers blow a 4-1 lead last night? Oh my God. Wow. I'm eating. That's why I sound like that. My apologies. I know I shouldn't be eating with my mouth full, but I know you guys don't care. So. It was nuts. It was absolutely insane. I had it on. I was freaking out. I was like, no way. Did Pajot just take a face-off with the stick to his left? Josiah. A shot there is stopped there by Sorokin. It was by Freddie Gaudreau. No. Again, it has nothing to do with the game. Pajot checked off the puck by Dumoulin. Letang will move it up for Brian Rust. A shot is stopped by Sorokin there. Wahlstrom gets it across the line. Letang cuts off his angle. He'll pull it around for Dumoulin. This puck will go all the way back down, and this will be icing. About under 7 minutes to go here in the first period. 1-0 Pittsburgh. It's hilarious, but has nothing to do with the game whatsoever. I think you edited for just subscribing. I appreciate that. Puck. Did you resub just to see if that animation would pop up? That's actually kind of funny. Barzal gets it across the line. CC tied up by Eberle. Eberle knocks down. Here's Brandon Tanev, gets it across the blue line. Tanev waiting. Delang gets it across. Here's a shot by Bluger, is stopped by Sorokin. The Avalanche. I'm cool with the Avalanche. They're not my favorite team, but I'm cool with them. I think Josiah kind of became, because Josiah wasn't really didn't know much about hockey, but since I think he kind of became a Bruins fan because that's the team I was calling most times. So that's kind of what happened. But here is Letty, checked off the puck there by Zucker. Here is Malkin, playing it back for Marino across. Pettersson puck kicks off Kapanen and skating out to center ice. Andrew, I don't know if you're still listening in, but if you are, if you want to join on commentary, you can, but you don't have to. But if you would choose, if you want to, you can. Zucker, and the puck was chipped back into. I think YouTube did the unsubscribe thing. It must have, but hey, it had the animation pop up. Here's Malkin trying to get it across. Letang couldn't shoot the one-timer. Here's Martin up the ice. Here's Matt Martin trying to get it in deep. Can't get it past. Martin trying to throw it in front. There was nobody there to tip it. Back up. Well, there was people there, but they couldn't get a stick down on it. Here's McCann trying to get it across for Letang. Couldn't get it to him, and Dumoulin will have to recover. Here is Letang. Whacked in deep by Jeff Carter. Here's Dobson. Pellick. He'll scoop it out to center ice. Here comes the Penguins, or the Islanders. I don't know what I'm saying. I've had a really weird day. Okay, I don't know what's going on today. Here is Freddie Gaudreau. Matheson across for Letang. Carter. Gaudreau. Puck skips to Carter's stick, but he couldn't play it cleanly. Puck comes out to center ice. The Islanders get it out. Here is Palmieri. He'll shoot it in, but not far into the Penguin zone. Here is Freddie Gaudreau, takes it away. Throws it on net. A shot and an easy save there for Ilya Sorokin. Looks like they're going back to commercial break. More commercials, exactly what we need. Jordan Clarkson wins the Sixth Man of the Year award. Oh, boy. They're in commercial break. That's just fun. Do 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 do. Oh. Wow, nobody's on the COVID protocols for the NHL. I'm surprised. Not one person. Eliminated teams don't count. That's crazy. Wow. What the hell? Nick Foligno is out tonight for the Leafs. Riley Nash will take his place. Oh, from one Blue Jacket to the next. God. Huh. Face-off is won by the Islanders. Penguins will cover the puck and they'll move it into the offensive zone. Crosby plays it back for Letang. Here is Dumoulin, a shot that goes wide. Crosby plays it around. It's Rust. Gensel gets the puck back, gets it back. Here's Letang. Walks in, a shot, goes up and out of play. Goes up into the netting there. That sound effect, by the way, is just my carpet. That sound that you're hearing in the background, that's just my carpet. I'm standing on it. It's like old wood, so. Face-off won by the Islanders, but the Penguins get it back. The Islanders take it away. Here comes Beauvillier back up the ice. Now he'll get it in deep. Pettersson in a foot race with Nelson. Pettersson beats him. Nelson gets it back. Plays it back for Mayfield. He'll slow up, move to his right. He'll get it in deep. Marino jams the puck free. For Pittsburgh. Here's Kapanen back up the other way for Pittsburgh. Kapanen across the line. Malkin back for Kapanen. Couldn't play it cleanly. Puck skips all the way around. Now here's Beauvillier. Up for Josh Bailey. Shoots it, trying to shoot it in deep, and will. From the camera angle they were showing, it didn't look like it, but they did. Ceci. Puck is taken away by Dobson for Leddy. Delayed offside. Everly takes it away. Here is Leddy. Trying to move it up the ice for the Islanders. The Islanders haven't had a lot of offense so far. Here comes Barzell looking to change that. And then gets cut off by Matheson and Aston Reese. Puck goes past Ceci. Komarov keeps it in. The puck goes up into the netting and out of play there with 2:06 to go in period number 1. Wow, after Beauvillier's pass, it got drilled by Malkin, and then an extra shove for good measure. Update in other games around the league. No scoreless from Montreal. Tampa and Florida will start in about 20 minutes. Oilers and Jets at 9:45. Minnesota and Vegas at 10:45. Or 10:30 tonight, sorry. 10:45. What am I saying? Face-off jammed up in the circle, taken away by Pittsburgh. Ceci trying to play it up, taken away by Palmieri. Puck almost came to Pajot's stick, but couldn't play it cleanly. Green across for Leddy. Pajot shoots it in on net. Jari makes the save there. Celtics want Lonzo Ball. Oh boy. That'll be interesting. Here's Wahlstrom. Throws it down in front and a save there. Nelson plays it back for Letty. Down to a minute 15 to go in period number 1. Bailey trying to shoot it up the ice and cannot do so. Pellick takes it away. Green trying to... Sorry, that is Letty. Good lord. I'm screwing up tonight. Here. Sorry about that. Nelson for Beauvillier. Goes in and out. Beauvillier, what a move. Walks in. Beauvillier scores! Anthony Beauvillier. Tie game at 1. What a goal. So how about that for you Islanders fans listening in? There's a goal for Anthony Beauvillier. And it's a tie game 1-1. Hold on a second. Okay. Down to 40 seconds left in the first. So a late goal for Beauvillier ties the game at 1. Here is Pollock across the line. Palmieri. Cizikas, another one. Good save by Jari. Puck comes onto the stick of... Is that Zucker? Yep. Malkin trying to play it out. Cannot. But Zucker cuts off Clutterbuck's angle. Zucker across. Here is Tanev. He'll get it out. Not even one reaction from chat. Nobody cares a damn bit that the Islanders scored a goal. Wow. Under 10 seconds to go in the first. Down to 5. Mayfield will shoot it in on net, and period number 1 will come to a close. And nobody gives a damn. That's awesome. Nobody cares that the Islanders scored. No one cares. That's honestly hilarious. Because most of you guys are Bruins fans as a rule. That's actually funny. No one couldn't give less of a crap. Yeah, why is Ottawa's horn playing? Of all teams to have it go off, the worst one. Ottawa. Ottawa. I know, right? I'm like, what? No one could care less about the Islanders scoring. It's honestly funny. Everybody's like, meh. Anyway, 1-1 through 1. Oh boy. Florida is increasing their fan capacity to 75% tonight. Huh. Oh. Oh, UK. You do. We'll just make it 100%. I know. The Bruins are going to be making it 100% starting the 29th, so starting Friday. So in the second round, there will be 100% capacity fans at the TD Garden. Whether it's game 1 or game 3, doesn't matter. Boston's making it 100%. The fact that Florida, who's been an open state since like September, that says something. Yep, because all Boston's allowed to make it 100% now for all Bruins, Celtics, and Red Sox games. So starting on Friday when the Sox play, on Saturday when the Sox play the Marlins, they're going to be at 100%. No, I don't know what the Bruins schedule is going to be like this week, if they're going to play at all or not, because depending on what happens in this series, they need that money. Well, yeah, but I think it's also because the state is just they're starting to lift COVID restrictions. Bruins versus Islanders. That's what I want. I want that. You want to know why? Bruins would have the home ice advantage. That's why I'd rather have the Islanders win. But if the Penguins win, it's not a big deal, you know. The Bruins have the home ice advantage to the first round. I mean, for the second round of the playoffs. That's why I kind of want the. That's why the Islanders. I picked the Islanders to win tonight because of that. So. But I don't know. Your sister's gonna bleach in the bathroom. Oh, bleach the bathroom. I was gonna say, what do you mean by that? But I was like, oh, like legit bleach the bathroom. That's right. Yeah, yeah. But the Penguins would be a good series too. It's not like either series would be a quote unquote bad series, you know. Oh, our buddy Pat's Nation's live on his coin collecting account.
Very amazing. 10th edition. Edited by, it's from Judd Hewitt, of course. I am from Oregon. Hey, Shrek, what's your favorite coin? D. Snyder says. Put that in the Q&A if you could, please. My favorite coin, I like all the patterns. But definitely my favorite coin would be, I would say my favorite coin, Sam, go Bruins. I mean, Bruins won the series. Let's see if the Islanders win, because I don't want to face those darn Penguins in there. Connor, what's going on? My favorite coin, I like the patterns, but the favorite coin that I own, probably some Franklins in my collection. So I really like the Franklin halves.
That was Pat's Nation on Instagram on his coin collecting account. Oh my god, did you guys hear that? Think it'll be Bruins versus Vegas, the Cup? I think... So tonight, Vegas has a chance to move on and beat Minnesota. So if that's the case, Colorado will face Vegas in the second round. Okay. So if Colorado and Vegas face off, that's going to be a 7-game series. Right? Am I wrong for thinking that? That's going to be a 7-game series. Because that series between those two teams is going to, well, stake LOL. No. That could be on point still. Colorado and Vegas will face off in the next series. It's not the Cup final yet. Okay, not even close. Second round is Colorado and Vegas. So, if Vegas beats Minnesota tonight, that series is going 7 games. I don't see how it wouldn't. Tomorrow, and then they would face. So wait, how does that work? Because they're doing cross divisions. So wait, how? No, NHL 2021 playoff format. See how it works. So it says, at least in Bruins, I would cry. So it says it would play the winner of. Okay, so the winner of the North would face the winner of the Central. The winner of the West would face the winner of the East. So in theory, let's say Boston beats whoever this team is, right? Boston beats whoever wins the Pittsburgh New York series. Boston goes to the third round. Wait, you guys can't really see my screen, can you? No, you can't. Durr, Sam. Stupid. Okay. So, let's say, for example, the Bruins move on. They beat the Capitals, obviously. So the Bruins are here. Let's say whoever this team is, let's say the Bruins beat them, for example. I don't know if that's a thing. So this team would face the winner of this. Colorado is already here. Vegas is most likely going to be there. So the winner of this series would play Boston. The winner of this series would play the winner of this series. Right? The winner... And then they would play the winner of this series and this series. So... let's say Montreal beats Toronto. Let's say Winnipeg beats Edmonton. Let's say Winnipeg beats Montreal. So it would be Winnipeg. And let's say Carolina beats Tampa. Let's say Winnipeg and Carolina. And then Boston and Colorado. The problem is with that, the U.S.-Canada border is still closed. So how would these two teams play? What do they do? Played over NHL 21? Like, how would they play? How would they do that? I'm not even being... I don't even know. Unless they open the border, which they probably should at this point. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. And then obviously the winner of these two series would face off in the final. The winner of that series is the Stanley Cup champion. So that's how the playoff format works. But it's just freaking weird, okay? Two awards. Yeah, there cannot be two trophies, right? There can't be two Stanley Cups. They're not going to have like a Canadian Stanley Cup and a normal Stanley Cup. They can't do that. So they'd have to figure out how they would do that. Like, how would they work around Canada's border being closed still? You know, like, would Canada make a special exception for Carolina so they can get across? Or whoever that team is to play the Canadian team, would they make a special exception? Or would they just open the border? Like, I don't know. Like, with this stupid COVID thing, it's like, we don't know, like, what to expect here. So, like, not anything can change. It's looking like we're heading in the right... Obviously, we're going in the right direction, but, like... You know how Canada is. Canada is very strict with their COVID protocols. And their restrictions. Like, Ontario... Irrelevant in hockey. I know, but it affects it because when it comes to the Stanley Cup playoffs... Like, what would Winnipeg do? Would they have to come to the United States to play the rest of the playoffs? Like, that's a legitimate question that I'm asking right now. I mean, for example, Ontario's still in complete lockdown. Complete 100% lockdown. Schools aren't open in Ontario, I don't believe. They went back into lockdown because they got 100 new COVID cases. That's it. 100. And they were like... So definitely... I don't know. But all I know right now is that the next 2 or 3 weeks is going to look really interesting. When it's time for Canadian teams to play American teams, that's going to be on the Canadian government. That's going to be on Trudeau to decide. And whatever state or whatever province government, whether it's Manitoba or Ontario or Quebec or Alberta, doesn't matter. So, I don't know. Dude, I watched your videos already today. I watched your one earlier today. I know you said you uploaded more ones, but... No, you don't have to link them. I'll find them. Let's see them. Let's find out. Go Bruins. Okay. Yep, he requested a trade, and then should the Hawks keep John Collins? I mean, well, we don't know that because what's going to happen in the playoffs, no idea for them. I don't know, but that's what I read on another website on Google. The Canadian government would allow them to bubble over here. Yeah, I know they would. They'd have to quarantine. But yeah, anyway. I don't know. But Canada, it looks interesting right now. I don't know what's going to happen up there. I honestly don't. Dilemma of the day. Yep, pretty much. Pretty much. Um, yeah. Oh, by the way, guys, I'm not going to be using StreamYard again. I'll be using this for a while. Not anytime soon. So StreamYard streams, I don't know if I'm going to be able to use... I'm not going to be able to... Not, no, I can. I'm just not going to. Because I think I just like this format better for live streaming, especially when you can't show your face. You know what I mean? So I think I'll be keeping this format for now. I hope you guys like it. So, when the NHL season ends, there will be a decrease in streams for until, football season starts or whatever. But there will be a decrease in live streams. That's simply because I'm going to take some time for myself when the season ends. And I'm obviously going to be recording more YouTube videos for you guys. So, yeah. So, there will be a decrease in live streams. I might do a sports talk stream here and there. I might do some baseball live streams. I have no idea. But all I know is that there will not be a stream every single day. There might be a couple a week, like nothing, out. Nothing crazy like I am right now because the playoffs are going on and stuff. So, just wanted to keep you guys in the know that, that's what's going on. Here's a chance in front, a shot, and a save by Ilya Sorokin. But anyway. So it's not like the streams are going away. There's going to be a huge decrease in the amount of them because hockey's like my main thing I do, and I could do baseball, but I don't know. I'll do a baseball stream here and there. It'll mainly be sports talk streams for the off season for those leagues. For the NHL and the NBA and whatever. More podcasts coming this summer. Hopefully some of them with Andrew. Some of them hopefully could be in person. Who knows? I also know that we have that lots of good YouTube content is coming your way this summer. Hopefully. Hopefully some collab videos with some friends or whatever. And, yeah. So here come the Penguins. Here's Aston Reese for Tanev. Kicks it to his stick. What a stop by Sorokin. What a save there as the Penguins dodge a bullet. The Islanders dodge a bullet. Yeah. So I just want to let you guys know that, just simply because I feel like you guys deserve the right to know what's going on. So, anyway. Here is Dobson. Plays it across for Andy Green. Islanders and the Penguins tied 1-1 in Game 5 of this first round. Series tied 2-2. A shot on net there is stopped by Sorokin. Show your handsome face. Put a bag with 2 holes in it for the eyes in case Iron Maiden tries to get you for copyright. Well, it's not copyright. It's a child safety policy. So, I'm not gonna try to bend the rules. I'll just do this. It's fine. This is actually better for me, honestly, because I don't have to make sure I look ready for stream. You know what I mean? I can just do it whenever. Also, hopefully I can actually figure out how to record gaming videos. Me and Andrew tried recording a video for my YouTube channel, MLB The Show 21, and I don't have the right hard drive to record gameplay with, so I'll have to figure out another way. Hopefully I can figure that one out. Puck will go all the way back down. This will be icing, and it is. So, that was unfortunate. Andrew and I were playing MLB The Show over the weekend. We were like, yeah, I'll record a video or whatever. Yeah, it didn't happen. It didn't happen. Crosby will take the draw here against Pajot. Here's Dumoulin, passes it back for Letang. He'll get it in. Crosby trying to take it away. Here's Wahlstrom back up the other side for the Islanders. Wahlstrom gets it in deep. Palmieri lifts Letang's stick. Palmieri now. Wahlstrom works it for Letang. Palmieri works it back. Here's a shot by Polak. Has stopped there. Hold on a second. So I'll go to 2 times. Nice. Gensel. And we got a stoppage here. What's the hold up? Yep. So, that's the current situation for me right now. Just trying to figure out what to do. What's up, Saint? What's up, man? A shot by McCann does not get through to the net. Here is Eberle trying to get it out. Gets it past Matheson. Here is Barzell now for the Islanders in the zone. You swore several times a game ago. I heard the chorus for the Weckerman every time the Bruins score. Really? Barzell across the line. Barzell slows up, trying to get to Komarov. Those in front. Puck cleared aside. Here is Komarov. Puck played past Eberle. Here is Dobson at the right point. Dobson throws one on net, gets blocked. Here is a foot race. Here's Aston Reese, cut off by Dobson. His angle cuts him off. Tanev, damn. Marino gets it in deep. Puck played back. Here's Pettersson across. Pettersson for Crosby. That's Bluger. Good God, what am I saying? The Wicker Nan. In front, Tanev couldn't put the one-timer, couldn't put the rebound home. I have Saint on Discord. I'm kidding. Komarov for Bailey. Puck taken away. Now, Bailey plays it for Beauvillier, and Tanev will get it out to center ice. Mayfield gloves it down. Here is Letty across the line, and we got a stoppage here. We got something. It's a penalty here. 2 minutes for hooking. And it looks like it's going to be on Malkin. You can't do that. Yeah, I know what it is. I know what the Wicker Nan is. I've heard of it before. I've heard it. Hold on a second. I have to mute for 2 seconds. Hold on. Just stick around for a sec. I'll be muted. I'll let you know if anybody scores. All right, I'm back. I just saw something hilarious. What's up, Mason? Here's Dobson. God. Here is Beauvillier across the line. Just had dinner. Nice. What'd you have? Barzell for Dobson. Here is Barzell on the right side. Dobson at the middle point. Scored it. There's Pajot. A shot does not get through. Actually, it was a good save by Jari. For the Penguins, it was Malkin. For the Islanders, it was Beauvillier. Here's Barzell. Both in the first period, by the way. Barzell now. And in the right side, around the net now. Goes around the world. Here's Palmieri. Back for Dobson. Bailey on the right side. Puck goes past Nelson. Puck forced out. It's Jeff Carter. Walks in a shot. Saved by Sorokin. Dobson clears it away. Here is Barzell. 15 seconds to go on the penalty. Puck dumped in now. 5 seconds to go on the penalty, and I'm going to clear it aside. Clear that. Back to even strength. Pollock across the line. Pollock's shot missed the net there. Bailey, good play to keep it in, but Jari will come out of his net behind his net now to throw it around. Cut off by Martin. Crosby steps up on him. Cizikas takes it away. Crosby for Rust in front of the net. A shot saved by Sorokin. Josiah, what the heck? So next to your baby brother on the couch while watching the stream, and I dropped my phone and I hit him in the head. That sucks. Hope your brother's okay. Shot by Matheson, missed the net. Here is Crosby. Matheson goes for a ride. Rust a backhand, goes wide. Here is Letang. Malkin now back in the neutral zone. Here is Letang across the line for Pittsburgh. Crosby now. Pass it back, a drive. They score! What a shot from the line. And it's 2-1 Pittsburgh. It's Brian Rust. I think they'll get it. Wasn't intentional. You just accidentally dropped your phone. It happens. I dropped my phone. Happens. Kapanen for Carter. It's just unfortunate that your baby brother is in the wrong spot at the wrong time. Here is Carter for Zucker. Throws it around. Here's Kapanen. Here is Zucker now. In the corner. Carter trying to get the puck away. Cannot. Here is Matheson. Puck comes out to the neutral zone. Mason, I'm kind of surprised you're not going for the Islanders. The Islanders would give the Bruins some home ice advantage during the second round, but it's fine. Matheson's shot's blocked. Leddy for Mayfield. Puck thrown around. Kept in at the line by Pettersson across. Brian with that goal. Make sure he ain't got no rust. Brian Rust. R-U-S-T. Weird last name, huh? Here's Pettersson. Loses the puck. Luger gets it out to center ice. Here is Marino now, down to 10:50 to go in period number 2. Shout out to all three of you who are Shout out to the three of you who are listening in right now. Mason, Josiah, and Karen, I'm assuming, who is listening in right now. Here is Brock Nelson. Gets it across. Here's Eberle, walks in, puck trickles wide. Rust across the line. Puck thrown around the net in deep. Here's Pollock. The tank keeps it in the left side. Here is Pellick. Takes the puck away. Moved up for Beauvillier. Nelson for the Islanders. Nelson plays it back. Here's Pellick. A shot gets blocked. I feel like the live view counter isn't correct. I don't know if it is either. Because, okay, edited, you're still here. I know Karen's probably still listening in somewhere. Mason and Josiah are always here. So that's I don't know if that's correct. I'm looking at YouTube. I'm looking at Studio. So it seems legit. But I don't know, you know? I don't know if it's legit. You never know, it could be 4 million people watching. Who knows? We really don't know. You know? We really don't know. And the Lightning already scored against the Panthers. Are you kidding me? It's Ross Colton. And then it's still no score from Montreal. Winnipeg and Edmonton will get started at 9:45. Jets look to sweep the Oilers. Yeah, Karen, I kind of figured you were here. I kind of figured. Iron Maiden, everybody. Boy. Not gonna whoop my... Well, that's good. They understood it was an accident. That's good. I hope that they understand that things happen. Because obviously you wouldn't intentionally drop your phone on your baby brother. That's just common sense. Unless you were like a sick individual, then, you know. A faithful Bruins fan. Me too, man. Me too, Karen. Me too. Been a Bruins fan for 13? Is this my 13th season as a Bruins fan? Well, I started really getting into the Bruins in 07, 08. So, yeah, 13 seasons. I was 3. I was 3 when the Bruins... No, I know was I 4? 3, 4... I don't know. A shot at here. The Pittsburgh's on the power play here. Oh, God. Here we go. Here's Crosby across the line. Malkin shoots it in deep. Pelech plays it up the ice and can't get it out as it kept in. Carter plays it back. Let's hang. Here is Malkin. Clutterbuck plays it up to center ice. Snell's a part of the 50-50-100% club. 50% from 3, 50% field goal range, and 100% from free throw line. Wow. Malkin plays it back for Letang. There's a free throw in 2 years. A shot by Malkin missed the net. Damn, haven't missed a free throw in 2 years? Jesus, I wish I could say the same. Malkin. Puck skips wide. Crosby. Malkin plays it on the right side. Should always be a Bruin. You know, at the end of the Bruins-Capitals game, Chara and Bergeron, here's a chance for Gensel, saved by Sorokin. The end of the Bruins-Capitals game, when they did the handshakes at the end, Chara and Bergeron had a nice long embrace. And I commented on the NBC Sports video. We still love you, Z. Yeah, Chara. I still love Chara. Puck's still tied up behind the Caps net, but the Islanders net. Still used to call them the Caps because the Capitals and the Bruins always played. Here's a chance for the Islanders. It's a 2-on-1 shorthanded. It's now 3-on-1. Here is Pajot across. Pelech couldn't play it cleanly. It's a bad pass from Pajot. Yep, we know Lamario still scoreless from Montreal. Zucker sidesteps Komarov. Here's Gensel. Gets it in deep. Letty fans of the dump out, but Cizikas gets it up past Komarov, and Matheson will play the puck. And looks like the power play is over now, and it is. Back to even strength we are. Yep. I commented, we still love you. We still love you, Z, with a heart. I miss Char. I have an autographed Chara jersey, by the way. I don't know if I told you guys that. I have an autographed Chara jersey. Puck shot in on net, goes wide. Puck comes out in front. Zucker. Checked off the puck by Bailey. He'll get it back. Zucker's shot. Save there. Kapanen cuts to his left. Kapanen, what a play. Matheson fires. One save there. During the second intermission, I'll show you the Chara Autograph. Yeah, that is crazy. Tony Snell hasn't the most craziest stat that he hasn't missed a field goal in 2 years. No, he missed a free throw in 2 years. That's crazy to me. Your life. Yeah, I got it. It doesn't fit me anymore, but I still have it. I still have it. I know it's down here. How about Greg? What about Greg? I didn't say anything about Greg. I didn't see anything about Greg. What's Greg? Greg. Who the hell's Greg? Greg Oden? I don't know.
And the winner faces Bobby Lashley for that WWE Championship at the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. Whoa.
What is you, Greg? Kevin Sullivan, the Penguins manager, is pissed about something. He didn't look happy about something. I don't know what he was. I don't know what he wasn't happy about, but he looked upset. Pellet gets it across for Nelson. Puck taken away by Bailey. He'll get it in deep. He was screaming at someone. I don't know who he was screaming at, but did not want to be that guy. Gensel for Crosby. Here's Rust. Walks in a shot. Fought off by Sorokin. Rust throws it in front. YouTube not letting me see the Greg Olson comment. I don't even know what you said. I didn't even see it. No, it's not even. No, it's nowhere to be found. Greg Olson. It's not even here. Barzell. For Dobson. Puck kept in, it's green. A shot goes intentionally wide. Here's Everly on the puck. Everly taken out. Here's Aston Reese back up the other way. He'll get it in deep for the Penguins. Tanev plays it around for Aston Reese. Puck skips right into the stick of Matt Barzell. He'll get it in deep. 5.5 minutes to go here in the second period, just about. 2-1 Pittsburgh is your score. Aston Reese across the blue line for Pittsburgh. A shot on net, saved by Sorokin. Wraparound chance for Kapanen, that's denied. Pajot. Puck taken off his stick by Ceci. He'll shoot it in deep. Malkin plays it back as a shot by Matheson. Tip a shot, saved by Sorokin. Another chance. Here is Zucker in front. Couldn't get it through. Oh, really? I didn't even know that. Puck play with a high stick. Play by the Penguins. First, here's Wahlstrom. Moves it back up the other way. Wahlstrom gets it in deep. Dumoulin and Beauvillier to get tied up in the corner. Here's Freddie Gaudreau in there. Puck played back by Beauvillier. Nelson throws it around the boards. Here is Pollock on the right side. Beauvillier throws it on net. Could not get through to the net as it got blocked. Zucker, nice move on Pollock. Zucker fires and misses the goalpost. Kept in. Here's a shot by Carter that gets blocked. Nelson trying to move it out into trying to get it in deep and does. The Islanders can get off for a change. Oh, really? So you got the second to last one, pretty much? McCann scooped in on Ness. Sorokin plays with the stick to play it aside. McCann knocked down. Mayfield jamming him up in the corner. Here is Barzell. Walks in a shot. Saved by Jari there. Sun is shining in the sky. It's 8:30 on the Monday night. I don't know what you're talking about. There's a shot by Gensel, saved by Sorokin. There's a shot by Matheson and gets blocked. So you traded the Bruins chart jersey to the Capital to someone. You got the next to the last char player. Okay, you got one. Okay. A shot by Pollock is stopped by Jariditis. Didn't even understand what it was saying. You got the second to last char jersey sold by Fanatics. That was made by the Bruins. That was a Bruins char jersey. Got it. Good play. Here's Pollock. Waiting, delaying. Throws it in front. Zizekic couldn't play the puck as it hit the back of the net. Puck glove down. Dobson keeps it in. Dobson fires a shot. Blocked. Dobson checked down by Aston Reese, but Matt Martin comes right in there to make sure he gets his 2 cents full. Kapanen tied up by Martin and Green. Puck work free. Pajot scoops it out to center ice. This puck is going to roll all the way back down. No icing. And Toronto got the first goal against Montreal. It's 1-0 up there in that one. Zucker gets it across the line. Dumoulin. Shots are 32-14 in favor of the Penguins right now. Before they sold out and after he's down with the Capitals, yeah. Wahlstrom plays it for Komarov in the corner. Komarov on it. Throws it around. Here's Wahlstrom. Puck taken off his stick. Komarov cuts to his right. Lost the puck as it got taken away from him. Mayfield, nobody there to play it. Andy Green now reaches the red line, gets it in deep for the Islanders. And this is icing with 7.8 to go in the second. Let's see here. Yeah, I know I saw. Toronto scored the first goal, Lamario. I saw. Let's see who scored it, though. I don't even know who scored it. It was William Nylander. Face-off won by the Penguins. 3 seconds left. And another icing with 1.7. Make sure, let me just change this so I don't have to change it later. Ooh, that shot that hit the mask, huh? Nope, they have to do it again. .7 to go in the second. Carter will take the draw against Nelson. Face off one Beauvillier for Letty. One-timer hit the goalpost as period number 2 comes to an end. Who do I want, Toronto or Montreal? Is neither an option? Hey, so sorry I missed much of the game. I'm back. What's up, Alex? Welcome back. It's fine. $60 to 32. Maybe 60 to 36. Good God. Hey, you guys want to watch my reels for Instagram? You guys want to do that? Want to watch all my Instagram videos that I post with my reels and stuff? Since you guys, most of you don't have Instagram. I think we shall. What? Yeah, okay. So Reels is basically a Instagram version of TikTok. It's the same thing. No. There's that. Okay, so let's go to my account. So I have lots of reels on here. I have fun with this. So let's watch them. Oh, I have to restart it. Four-year-old buys 918 SpongeBob ice lollies for $2,600 on Amazon. Yikes. Some of the replies, OMG, no, the mom must be so sad. Crying, laughing faces. My cousin Garrett, that kid is getting his ass whooped by his mom. And I literally replied, bruh. Me just vibing. The moment when you realize that, when you remember that one assignment, which was relatable. This one got 901 likes. Impressive, huh? Yup. Sounds about right. So when right go wrong, just say a little prayer, get your money, man. Right go wrong. I'm hopeful, yes I am. Today, take this music and use it, let it take you away. She's dancing with him, forgetting what she told me by the water fountain. It's one of those trippy ones.
What's the face you make when someone you don't like walks in the room? What's the face you make when someone you don't like walks in the room? Calculator hacks with your iPhone. This is actually a pretty helpful one.
Let's say, for example, you accidentally type 652,844 instead of 652,744. If you want to delete a number, if you swipe from left to right on the screen, you can do that. Follow for more. LA Man says he found shrimp tails, tonsil floss, and more in his cinnamon toast crunch.
Oh no, hell to the no, hell to the no, to the no, no, no. Hell no.
Did you know that if you put two arms up, then put one arm down, and then push that arm backwards twice, that arm will become much longer than the other arm?
The person on your lock screen will kidnap you. The person on your
With
lock
the swears.
Different and the same. Gave you another name. Switch up the batteries. If you gave me a chance, I would take it. It's a shot in the dark, but I'll make it.
Stop scrolling. Nope. Don't care about that.
New chat.
And then also it's like one of those, can we do it like a social experiment? And then like, can we get followers in a certain, in like 24 hours, whatever? No. Me, when I actually have to come up with video ideas to make good videos for YouTube.
That's some bullshit.
Yep.
Bitch, I'm a big gangster. I turn around with that foreign love. Cocaine or same. 100 of them just on the road. Bitch, I'm a big gangster.
Young Sam. I was like 8 or 9 here. Still have a square head, but haha, you're still an amazing friend. Okay, I feel really stupid for just discovering this, but I didn't realize you could airdrop a link to your phone from your computer. Okay, just for example, I've been looking for LED lights for my room, and no, I don't listen to rap music. Okay, so if you don't know,
Not
you
a
can
lot.
just literally airdrop a link to your phone. I feel so stupid for not knowing this.
introduce yourself as the meaning of your name.
What? My name is. Who? My name is. It doesn't matter what your name is.
The closest object to your right is gonna make you famous.
Yeah, no, that didn't work out. So the Minnesota Wild released their retro jerseys, and here's the first thing that I thought of. Nope. I can't believe I did the Wild dirty like this. Literally no difference. The Minnesota Wild jerseys look like the Subway logo. The Subway should be the official sponsor of the Minnesota. The Subway should be official sponsor of the Minnesota Wild is what I was trying to say, but then I got cut off. I tried to look cool for Instagram. I did this picture. Look at my chapped lips. See that? Chapped lips. That's not cool. And all my acne on top of that. And then we were road tripping up to Maine like last month, and then I just was out. I was watching a Mighty Goat YouTube video. Yep, with AirPods in and everything. I was just out. So my mom snapped that picture for me. My friend Isaiah was like, "Boy, you were out cold." I was like, and I responded, "And it's been a long day, bro." Then Mila Abraham, she was like, "Oh, moms always do that." Like, yeah. Yeah, but
What's the
then I did an Easter post because it's Easter. I did a post. It does look like Subway. It does. And then I did a post when I hit 100 subs, like back in March. Yep, there's that. Then I announced when I did a post that me and Andrew are doing a podcast. Then I posted this very personal post like when March 1st hit. And I didn't lose anyone, but like here's what I said. Let me get personal for a second as March begins. I think back to last year, our world crumbling under our own feet. None of us would have known that just under a year later, we wouldn't be able to see everyone or be in large gatherings and all that. So I say goodnight with this message. Check in on that person that you haven't talked to in a while. Ask how they're doing. Tell the ones that you're closest to that you love them, friends and family, because you never know the last time to say goodbye. Basically, like a very personal one. This is when I announced that I had my live stream channel, and then this person said, "Hey, DM please." No, thank you. Delete comment. I don't care. And then I hopped into the Bernie memes. I made this in my video class because I was bored. My video production class. So, this is from Christmas Vacation. It's the best movie ever. One of my favorite Christmas movie of all time. And I put Bernie memes in the back. A Bernie meme in the back. So, and then a little me. I was 6 or 7. Look at this jersey. Do you remember these Bruins jerseys? Oh my god, I wish they brought those back. And I had my Bruins Santa hat on. Ugh. Yeah. Good old days, man. Damn. Anyway, not the point. That's not the point. Anyway, I'm going to play both promos for the team because I have to go to the bathroom, so I'll be right back.
With the series tied at 2 apiece, round 1 returns to Pittsburgh. A best of 7 becomes a best of 3. And the Penguins enter tonight's matchup looking to put an end to the Islanders' brand of mayhem and return to their disciplined mindset. A fighter's mentality. Not with fists, but with sticks.
Long Island. Here's Ross shooting, scoring! Brian Rust! Scores! Jeff Carter!
The urgency is growing. Every shift more important than the last. The series continues. Game 5 is coming up next.
from changing over. In the moonlight, I can't kill this feeling sober. So I start to come alive. I don't know what starts to control me. I let it go, another soul is underneath. I don't really care about this all. It's the fall that kills me. With our back against the wall, just feed the beast and you'll see.
All right, we're back. We're back. So, I just needed a few minutes break. I also need to use the bathroom, so I went and did that, and then I came back. I like this song. It's like heavy metal singing, but like it's like a trap beat. I like this. I could use this in one of my videos if I wanted to. That song was a vibe. Oddly enough. Heavy metal screaming with a trap beat shouldn't work, but it did. I don't get why. Mason is cheering for the Penguins. It's kind of surprising from a Bruins fan's perspective. Because I don't know about you, but I'd rather have the home ice advantage. And if the Islanders win, you get that home ice advantage. But I don't know. I can't control people's thoughts. I wish I could, but I could in certain ways. But yeah. We gotta stop it, you. It's not like that. What do you mean? Yeah, it is. 2 seed over 4 seed. It's the 3 seed against the 4 seed. It is like that. 3 seed has the home ice advantage. And that's how always happens. Oh. If you think they're gonna win, then why are you saying let's go Penguins? Kind of sounds like you are rooting for them though. I don't know. Barzell across the line. It's Eberle now. Third period has started. A shot missed the net. Here is Komarov. Now I could care less who you cheer for. I'm just saying. It's kind of like it's kind of weird if you're saying let's go Penguins and then you're saying you're not rooting for them. It kind of defeats the purpose of saying let's go Penguins. You know? I don't know. That is what I think. I don't know. I don't know either. I didn't know what to say. Oh, okay. Let's go Bruins, I guess, right? Yeah. I mean, I guess, right? They're not playing in this game, so. Puck played back. It's Pettersson. A drive. Saved by Sorokin. Puck goes up into the netting and out of play. We will be live tomorrow. If I am, it's either Carolina and Nashville or Toronto and Montreal. Most likely Carolina and Nashville. Simply because that's just the game I'm interested in. But honestly, I don't know yet. I don't even know if I will be live tomorrow. And if I am, hopefully Andrew will be on the call with me, hopefully. Here's a tip. Carter couldn't tip it home. Bailey plays it out to center ice, and puck is stopped. Puck goes up into the bench and out of play. It's 78-51 at halftime in the Milwaukee Miami game tonight. Not at halftime. Good lord. Dumoulin plays it up for Gensel. Gets it out to center, but Cizikas takes it away. Letty gets it across the line. Clutterbuck scoops it in deep. Jari plays it for Dumoulin. Puck comes back out to center ice as Letty takes it away. Martin gets it in deep. There's a good chance I might not be live at all tomorrow. I have some stuff to do, I think, tomorrow. And plus, I think my friend said she wanted to talk to me tomorrow, so that's pretty interesting. That's going to be interesting to see what she has to say. Because we didn't talk today, so we call every day. Just wanted to check in on one another, make sure everything's good. And plus, she keeps me company. So, it's good. We've been best friends for like a decade. You've been dribbling with one arm and the other arm for behind my back for 20 minutes. That's good. I go for walks around because I live near the elementary and middle school around here. There's many elementary and middle schools, but I live near one. I always walk around there every day. I walk around each school twice. Malkin across the line. Kapanen takes it away. Nope. No. You want to know why? Well, actually, no, I won't say why. But there's reasons why that I won't say on here, but there's reasons why she isn't. Because that's weird, number one. Especially if she... Never mind. Never mind. Not the point. Barzell gets it across. Couldn't get it to him. Here's Green in front of the net. A shot goes wide. Puck comes all the way back down. Barzell gets it in deep. Shot by Pettersson. There is stopped by Sorokin. Nope, it's not. I'll tell you right now, it's not. It almost was like years ago, but now it's not. And it's honestly better that way. Carter now. He's a 2-on-1 for Pittsburgh. Carter walks in front of the net. McCann couldn't have a tip. Like 1 hour break. Been playing since 10:26 this morning. Jeez. Did you not go to school today? Pollock takes out McCann. Freddie Gaudreau now for Pittsburgh. Here's McCann for Crosby. Back for Matheson. Fires. Save there. Looks like play stopped for a second, but it didn't. Pollock throws it around. With a shot on net missed wide. Here is Gensel for Crosby. Trying to work it back to Gensel, but couldn't get it to him. Rust takes it away. Crosby, Rust in the back door. Couldn't get it to him cleanly. Here's CC back for Rust. Crosby now behind the net. Rust for Gensel in front. Couldn't get it to him. Here's Beauvillier back up the other way for the Islanders. Beauvillier gets it in deep. Oh, you're not going back? Oh, okay. So you're just done. You're done everything. Makes sense. What's the point in going back if you're done everything? I've done that before. I did that 2 years ago. I was done all my classes, so I didn't go the last day. Or sorry, I might have showed up for a half day and then I left at 11:30. Or something like that. I don't know. Clutterbuck plays it up the boards. Here's a weird question for everybody listening in. What time is it for you right now? For me, it is 9:03. I was curious to see what time it is for you guys. Mayfield for Martin, trying to advance the puck. Taken away. Here's Carter across the line. Gaudreau now in the left corner. Everly takes the puck away. So all of you listening, go into the live chat and let me know what time it is for you right now. Just kind of curious. It's 9:03 p.m. for me. Gonna take a shower? Yeah. After the stream, I'm gonna take a shower. I feel gross. Take a shower. Well, damn. I literally looked at my phone. Okay. I got almost 8,000 views on a reel in literally 5 minutes. And my you know the reel that I just showed you, the first one, you know, this one. That now has 331 likes now. Wow. She's cute. Sorry. Sorry. Good God, and all that's holy, I'm blowing up. You guys are seeing this live. I just gained 4,000 views in 2 seconds. What is happening? Bro! Bro! What is happening? Guys, I'm getting so much likes on this reel. Holy hell! It has 13,000 views in 2 seconds. What is going on? I just gained like 4 followers in like 30 seconds. What is going on? Oh my God. I just gained like 20 more likes. What the hell is going on, people? Another new follower. Guys, we're up to 300 followers on Instagram. I'm not even kidding. What the hell is going on? Oh my God. This is a pog moment. Poggers, let me know in chat. Oh my God. Bruh. Record it? No, just... Oh my God. There's like 40 more of them. And there's another 2 followers. Frick it. What the hell is happening? 591 likes. Jesus. Every girl when they find out Sam more followers. Sam. Oh. Yeah. Clout chasers. We hit 300. We were at 287 like 30 seconds ago. What is going on, people? Oh my God. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Oh my God, I can't even focus now. Taken away, and they score! And the Islanders tie the game! Jesus Christ, what is going on? Eberly, tie game! Oh my God, I can't even focus. Now back to this dilemma. I just gained like 5,000 people. What the hell? I don't even want to pay attention to the game anymore. I don't want to pay attention to the game anymore. I just want to look at this now, because this is like weird and like... Who are all these people? You know? We're up to 6. We're up to 20,000. I hit the right algorithm on Reels, I swear. Oh, God. If anything, I'm just laughing. I'm just laughing at anything, just more than anything. I don't like get super excited. I'm just blowing up, and I just kind of freak out for a minute, and then I just start laughing. Ugh. Jeez, I gotta calm down. Clutterbuck back for Letty. Across, here is Mayfield. A shot on net gets blocked. Here is Cizikas in front of the net. Shot goes wide. I gotta post. I knew that something like this was gonna happen soon. Malkin takes it away. Malkin in front, takes the puck back. Malkin's shot does not get through. Saves Sorokin. Puck cleared aside. Oh my god. Is the world like ending? There's another 2 followers. I'm blowing up, people. Showing your autographs ain't on charge. Okay. I'm getting there. Oh, I can't play that. I was hoping to get copyright. I was going to play some Imagine Dragons BS, but I can't play that because that's immediately copyrighted. Copyright strike. Here is Letang. For Crosby across the blue line. Crosby gets it in front of the net. Tip. Russ missed the net. We'll address this after the game. Oh, chance for the Islanders. There you got Beauvillier. He'll get it in deep as he lost control of the puck. And this is actually icing here. Come on. I'm going to mute because I'm going to figure out the right music to play over this. Hold on a second. Alright, I'm back. I just put On Top of the World by Imagine Dragons, so. We're up to 708 likes on that reel. And freaking Jesus Christ. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. Frick. God. We had 300 followers over on Instagram, so if you want to go follow me, it's in the description in this video. Oh, man. Pog, pog, pog. Yeah, very pog. Jeff Carter walks in a shot, save. Ooh, poggers. Giving a cross in front of that shot, saved by Sorokin. The puck is cleared. There's okay, there's like a million more. God. Good God almighty. There's 304. We're at over 20. That's my highest viewed reel of anything ever. And I literally uploaded it 5 hours ago. I can't even focus. I'm getting so many views and likes. Like, what the hell is Yeah. Where's the Pog gang? I mean, where's the You were here. No, I'm kidding. Here's a shot. Here's Jeff Carter. Moves it up the ice for the Penguins. You were here when Oh, chance of the Islanders. Palmieri, shot, saved by Yari, and he's got it. Two more. Hi, I'm Jason. Tell me your worst pickup line. I have to complain to Spotify for you not being this week's hottest single. Oh my god. Are you Tennessee? Because you're the only 10 I see. Ha ha. Sorry, I just read that out. I can't believe I just read that. Jessica, John, Jason. I can't even focus right now. There's like another two. All the J names in the world. She's also cute. Jeez, I'm seeing all these cute girls. I'm a terrible human being. I'm a terrible human being. Actually, no, I'm not a terrible human being, am I? Am I a terrible human being? I don't think I am. So I'm crying, you ass. So That's terrible. I don't even get that. I just thought of a dirty one. I'm not going to say out loud. I just thought of a very dirty one. I'm not going to say out loud. I need to get my head out of the gutter sometimes. Okay, what else? What is one that I saw yesterday which made me die? Mason, you know what? I'll do you one better. I'll delete it for you. I'll delete it because we don't want it, okay? Is 11 hours a day playing basketball good? No. Well, it depends. Like, if you want to be, like, you know, like, really, really... I don't know. That's an interesting question. It's not... Don't ask me, because I don't know. I'll just delete... It never happened. It never happened, okay? It'll be between everybody in chat and me and you, okay? Nobody else saw it. Face-off won by the Islanders. Here's Mayfield. A shot on net. Saved by Jari. Here's Wallstrom. A chance. Good save by Jari again. And there's another 7 likes that just came in. Vegetable, you're a cucumber. Mason, stop. Stop. We had an injured Islander on the ice. Good God. Stop. And it's Wallstrom. Oh, boy. Just stop.
I'm Michael Jordan. Stop it. Get some help.
What is this? What did the Caps do?
I shitted in my pants. I am for real.
The Caps are not for real. They just crap their pants. Yeah, they did. Floodgates are opening. Congratulations, by the way. Thank you. Okay. The lights are starting to calm down, but I just like freaking. Oh my God! Next, don't go that way. Ah. Oh my God! I think I might have got decapitated. Oh my God! He's gonna go immediately to concussion protocol. Wallstrom is hurt. Next, do not go that way, for sure. It like he freaking he like went right off the boards. He like banged his head off his stick in the boards. Ouch! Looked like he got decapitated. Like the way his head shook. I scared you? Huh. My job here is done. Mission complete. No need to get him next time. Because did it. Her head. Well, that's pretty much what happened to freaking Wallstrom, the Islanders guy. That's pretty much what happened. Same bobblehead for sale. Shut up. Shut up, shut up, shut up. Shut up. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Shut up. Komarov across the line. Gets it in deep. I mean, my friends do say I have a really big head, so... I mean, I think they are onto something, so. I do have a larger head. Here is Pedersen, a shot, saved by Sorokin. Malkin throws it in front for Zucker. Under 7 minutes to go in Game 5. The winner of the game will have a chance to move on to the next round against the Bruins. Clutterbuck will get it out. It's my song, Sam. Sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. Sorry, I heard that song in my last 2 videos. I thought I watched them already. Did I not? Did I not watch them already? I don't know. I see. I probably can't play. You know what? Last night after the Bruins game, you know how I had the celebration going at the end when I had all the Bruins goal songs playing, including Dirty Water and I'm Shipping Up to Boston? Yeah, I got like 5 copyright claims. But it was all in good fun. And I'll take care of them. Willingly, because, you know, the Bruins, they won. So I played Dirty Water, and I played frickin' I'm Shipping Up to Boston by Dropkick Murphys, and they got 5 copyright claims. So you're welcome. It was a party in here. Oh, yeah, it was. It was great. We're on the air, and the puck goes down the ice. What's up, Francis? Penalty coming up. It's going to be on Pittsburgh. And the crowd is not liking it. And the Islanders are going to go to the power play late. Here's one. Oh, I just got 2 links. How about Edmonton? Did you see last night? 3-0 series lead. I mean, they had a 4-1 lead in the game, and they blew it. Again. They leafed it. They Toronto Maple Leafed that game. Up 3 goals. In fact, it was the same score. They were up 4-1 in the third period, and they blew it. They blew it. What a joke. McDavid is overrated. Yeah, I said it. This season proved to me that McDavid is overrated. Am I wrong for thinking McDavid's overrated now? He's not everything to that team. Okay? Draisaitl have had a better season than McDavid did. McDavid, honestly, McDavid's one of the best players in the league, for sure. It's not a one-man team. But there's no I in team, folks. Simple elementary school stuff. There's no I in team. For sure. And it proved last night how weak their team is. They don't know how to finish games. Kind of sounds like the Celtics. Have a great start, don't know how to finish games. And it's sad, because the Oilers deserved to win that game. They deserved to win that game, and they didn't. So, yeah. McDavid's overrated. Lots of people are saying McDavid's overrated, because he didn't even play great last night. I watched the third period and overtime of that game last night. I watched it. Absolutely. I was taking care of the copyright claims from a couple streams ago, and I just had it on casually. I was like, oh, 4-2, whatever. Oh, it's 4-3, and they tied it, and then they tie it, and they're like, are you serious? Are you serious? And then Ehlers wins it in overtime. I'm like, no way, no way they just Toronto Maple Leafed it. God, so the Islanders are on the power play here. Let's see if the Islanders can connect. Face-off won by the Islanders. I know what song it is, though. Barzell for Davis, I think it's MVP. No. Not after that not after this playoff performance. No, he's not. Are you crazy? Please click. I'm calling a power play. No. I'll look at it after the stream. All right, here is make sure it's saved and you're copied, and then I'll look at it after the stream. Okay, here's Eberle after the game. Dobson for Barzell. Here's Beauvillier in front. A chance kick saved by Jari. And the Penguins get it out. Here's Aston Reese. He'll reach the red line, shoot it in on Sorokin. A good save there. No. McDavid's not an MVP. We thought he was. I even thought he wasn't up until this first round. No. People were saying Jets. Now you know. I knew if the Jets were going to win this series. I knew the Oilers didn't have it. I knew. The Oilers are not... McDavid is not a playoff player. He is a regular season player. But when it comes down to it, he cracks under pressure. And it's unfortunate because besides Draisaitl, he doesn't really have much help. That's why I think McDavid wants out of Edmonton. I honestly think he wants out of Edmonton now. And honestly, I don't blame the guy. Leddy for Nelson. Plays it back for Bailey. 20 seconds to go on the penalty for the Penguins. Power play about to expire here shortly. Nelson in the corner. Palmieri, Pollock, and Bailey are in there for the Islanders. Here is Pollock. Plays it off the boards for Bailey. And power play is about to expire here. So, back to even strength. The Penguins kill it off. 3:50 to go in Game 5. Mason, what happened to going to bed at 9 o'clock? I'm kidding. Please stay. Puck comes back to the line. Letang across. Dumoulin. Rust. Gensel. Back for Rust. Puck comes in front. Didn't go through. Here is Crosby behind the net. Crosby. I was kidding. I was completely kidding. My friend James just texted me saying my goal horn rankings got 1.2k views. Whoa, 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 whoa! What happened here? Crosby knocked over the net and almost killed Sorokin. What the hell just happened? The net... Timber! Whoa! Crosby basically pushed over the net and almost killed Sorokin. Heads up! Literally heads up. Thank God Sorokin was far away in his crease. Oh, Crosby, wait a minute. Crosby shoved Mayfield into the net. And then Martin... So, okay. Crosby shoved Mayfield into the net. And then Timber, all hell breaks loose and the net just falls over Sorokin. Oh my God. Oh, man. But, Francis, I saw your comments last night. How are you feeling about the Bruins moving on to the next round? And then Palmieri's not happy with the referee or something. Palmieri's pissed. Barry Trotz gives him a pat on the shoulder. I don't know what Palmieri's talking. I don't know who he's talking to. Probably the Penguins bench or the referee. I don't know. Face-off won by the Penguins. Dumped in deep. Green for Pollock. He gets crunched by McCann. 2:50 to go. He's like, whoa, 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 whoa. Freaking siren. Freaking fire engine. Or the cap siren, that too. Hey, God, we don't have to hear any of that again here this season. Here's Barzell. He gets knocked down by Letang. Here is Komarov. Plays it around. And the puck goes up into the netting and out of play. Thank God we don't have to hear more of those Caps sirens. That's an ideal situation. Okay, now that reel's got 740 likes with over 23,000 views. What the hell? Stay until 9:35. It's like the end of this game, pretty much. Kept in, here's Clutterbuck. Here is Palmieri now. Plays it around for Clutterbuck behind the net. Yeah. Whoa, what do we got here? We got a stoppage. It looks like there's a scrum? Or no, Carter crushed someone. Is that Nelson? Who's underneath there? It's Clutterbuck who's underneath there. Oh, there's more pickup lines. My love for you is like diarrhea. I just can't hold it in. Are you freaking serious? Why are these people the way you are? Are your parents drug dealers? Because I'm addicted to what they made. Oh my god. What the hell? Oh my god. Here is a chance, a shot save. The net came off its borings again. What is going on? What is happening? What is happening? My life. I'm in the. Okay, there's a minute and a half left in this game. No. If there's overtime, yes, I'll watch it, okay? Oh my god. I just got this really weird message. Here's a chance for Malkin. Gets it for Kapanen. Oh my god. Because I looked in the chat. I watched some of them. I haven't got a chance to watch all of them. Under a minute to go because I'm in the middle of, calling a hockey game. God. "40 seconds left here in the game. Ugh, God. 15 seconds left. Uh, 10 seconds left in the game. Here is Letang. Down to one no! No! There's no! An overtime game? Frick! Crying out loud. No! Minutes. Yeah, okay, this person's weird. Okay. This is weird. Okay. You're weird. No, you're actually, I'm gonna block this person now that I think about it. No. Can I block this person? She's weird. At 9:28. Okay. She's weird. I just got this really weird DM, and she's really weird. What's this? I don't know. She just started saying weird stuff, okay? That's really, like, weird stuff, okay? Like, weird stuff that I won't say on stream. Like, that weird, you know? Like, freaking next level weird. Like, I don't even know. I don't even know if I could say it out loud. But in any case, we're going to overtime again. Another overtime game? Damn it. The future. No. You should have seen the DMs. You should have seen the DMs. Frickin' weird. Weird. No. My only... No, I'm good. I just haven't told you guys everything, you know. I just haven't told you guys everything yet, so. Because it's none of your business. Selling. Nah! Not selling at all. Not fibbing you, not BSing you, no. I'm good. I'm all set. Was it about the nasty stuff? Yeah. Yeah, we can go with that. Actually, you know what? Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty accurate now that I think about it, yeah. Well, let's just say one of the things was about, like, this person wanting male genitals, so I'm like, block? I don't need that, thank you. And I think she was my age. Nah. I don't care. That's not... She said, hey... She was like, nah. No. I don't mess with that. At all. Like, that's not... Like, I want someone for me, not for my, you know, situation. I'm just not gonna go there. So, like, I'm not gonna go there, you know? You know what I mean? Like, like, if you get a weird DM from people, don't look into it. Like, I shouldn't have looked at that message. I really shouldn't have. But I did, because I'm an idiot. And I tried responding back, and it just didn't go well. It didn't go well. But anyway, not the point. Hey. That could be coming sooner rather than later there, Mason. No, he's saying he wish he could stay, comma, F, but it's okay, whatever, you know? Man. But I don't know. Anyway, I hate weird people. So, if you guys ever get social media, don't look at your requests like I do because I'm an idiot. DJ Khaled, another one. Was I right? Yeah, you were right about that. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, it was about stuff that I shouldn't, kill me 6 feet under. Would bury you 6 feet under? Yeah. Well, good luck on your EOGs and a grade testing. I've never heard it said that way before, but hey, I'm not sure if I'll be live tomorrow night. If I am, it'll be Carolina, Nashville. So, we'll, in any case, have a good night, Mason. Have a good night. Ugh. God. LGC? What's LGC? Let's go Carolina? Or is it Let's Go Canadians? Which one? If it's Let's Go Carolina, I get it. Probably. That's probably what it means. I was going to say Let's Go Canadians, I'm like, what the what? Pretty much how my day was today. A blur. Watch your video? I don't know, man. My video's still blowing up. Damn. Stop, you're gonna get fame, like, you're real. The name of that? Okay. What am I doing? Did you upload another one, Josiah? Good lord. Oh, cool. He has a Wheel of NBA Fortune. I'll be watching that after stream. Jordan Clarkson, 6th man of the year. Yep. Yep, he deserved it. He did great this year for Utah. And this one, Patriots starting offense and defense. Yerp. Yerp. But anyway. Oh, she's a freshman. Damn. I meet Sam in real life and told him I appreciate the hockey games just because I can't watch the game on TV. Yeah? Man. Well, if I get big enough to do meet and greets, I'll come out to Cleveland for do one of them. So, we can meet. Boston Sports Nation. Is that Pat's? Is that Pat's or is that someone else? Or is that Andrew? I can't see. Is that Pat's? Is it Tyler or Andrew? I don't know. Name change. Sweet. Boston Sports Nation. I can dig it. That's a dope name there, Tyler. We're going to overtime. Damn it. She named it All Hell Breaks Loose. I'm like, who the hell is you? I'm like, who is that? I'm like, who is that? And why is his name? Why is it a moderator? And then I realize, I changed my name and all hell breaks. Yeah, go Islanders. Yeah, I'm on the Islanders side right now because if you're the Bruins, you want to face the Islanders in the first round, in the next round, because the Bruins would have home ice advantage. So you want to face the Islanders in theory. But Mason was weirdly cheering for the Penguins. By Sidney Crosby in the playoffs. I mean, me neither, but like, it's, I don't know. Well, it looks like overtime's going to start shortly. Tyler, I put up a reel earlier today. If you look at my account on Instagram, I have a reel that I put up like about a few hours ago. It has 23.7 thousand views. 23,726 views. And Toronto takes a 2-1 series lead over Montreal. I know! I put that up like freaking like 6 hours ago, like right when I got home from school. Hell no! Oh my god! No, I'll play it for you right now so you can see it. It was freaking amazing. It was actually a funny one too. I'll show it to you right now. Hold on, I have water. Hi, it's me.
Hell no, to the no, 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 hell to the no, hell to the no, to the no, 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 hell no, to the no, 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 hell to the
No.
hell to the
No.
to the no, 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 hell no, to the no, no.
No. No way. Hey, Karen's still here. What's up, Karen? Oh, Karen, you're entered in the mod shuffle, by the way, for June. Just want to let you know. Good God, congrats on 300. Yeah, I put it on my story. Thank you for 300 followers over on the Instagram. If you have Instagram and you're not following me, what the hell are you doing? Make sure to go follow me over there. It's the links in my bio. The links in in the description of this video. So definitely want to get on there. Want to get on that. The Habs are your favorite team in Canada. I understood what you meant. I understood. I got it. Got you. I understood what you meant. That hurts my soul as a Bruins fan, but you know, as long as it's not like Toronto, I think we'll be okay. What's up, General Jackson? What's up, bro? Yeah, I know. Weird. Really weird. Yeah. And we're almost at 150 here on this channel. Here on the YouTube. So 2,100 followers on your coin account. 21. You hit 2,000? I forgot you hit 2,000. Congrats, bro. Jackson, that's Pat's. That's Pat's Nation. Hanging a politics account with my friend. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Politics are a touchy subject. That's not something. No. I'm gonna tell you right now that's gonna backfire. That sounds like cancelization waiting to happen. Cancellation. You're gonna get canceled. Don't try it. No. I'm sorry. That does not sound like good news to me. At all. Because there are three things you don't talk about: politics, religion, and school. Politics falls into that. I mean, who I like. Well, that's not the point, okay? The point is, politics are always touchy. As overtime has started, depending on what part of the spectrum you fall on when it comes to politics, you never know. Actually, I think I might know. I think you've told me before. I don't remember though. I don't remember if you told me what you fall on, but doesn't matter. Not the point. Not Paul. This is hockey stream. Overtime has started. Malkin throws it in front for Zucker, takes it away. Pelech now. First overtime has started. Islanders are wearing their traditional white jerseys with the blue and orange stripes. Penguins are wearing their home yellow. Here is Pajot. Yeah. Man. Puck thrown in and a shot. Tanev, a great save there. God. I don't even know if you should have said that out loud. You have a lot of guts. Who is more valuable to the Celtics, Jaylen Brown or Marcus Smart? Jaylen Brown. Puck taken up for the Islanders. Here's Clutterbuck. He's got Nelson on the left. Clutterbuck walks in front for Nelson. Couldn't get it to him. DM, what you think? Well, I know what you are. I know. Yeah, I think we've had this conversation before. But... to say that in chat. Crying laughing face. Komarov. Puck dumped in deep. Here is McCann. A shot on net save by Sorokin. Okay. Pajot's shot missed the net that time. Here's Brian. Rust moves up the ice for the Penguins. Rust across the line. Pellick. Here is Pettersson. Dumped in deep. What's up, Pug Bros? Heat Suck, I made a TikTok on it getting a lot of views, yeah? Kapanen ties up Barzell. Martin in there in the corner for the Islanders. Barzell plays it for Eberle. Back for Mayfield. A shot on net gets blocked. Here, foot race. It's Mayfield and Zucker. Malkin passes it. I almost said a bad word. I think I might have said a bad word. If I offended anybody, my apologies. I meant to say pass, and I said PU instead. I'm a moron. Anyway, Dobson across. Here's Green. Here's Beauvillier. A shot saved by Sorokin. Or by frickin' name. Tristan Jarry, the Pittsburgh goaltender. I only have Google and YouTube. Damn. Puck comes out to center ice. And Dumoulin in a foot race. No icing. Dumoulin gets back before the icing. Here is Palmieri. Pass around Barzell. Pajot for Barzell in front. A shot. Hit. Did that go in? No. Looked like it went in for a sec. Letang moves it up. Pollock moves it back up the ice. It's Palmieri. He's going to be in a foot race here. Palmieri will get around Marino, but Gaudreau cuts him off. Here are the Islanders now. Pollock for Barzell. Dumoulin steps up and takes it away. Across the line, Dumoulin. Here's Crosby. Crosby around the net. Winner of this game will go back to Long Island with a series lead. 3-2 with a chance to move on to the next round. Barzell walks in. Martin shot deflected up and out of play. 1 year ago, I made a fake Darius Garland account. This girl thought I was Darius Garland and said some weird stuff. Yeah, I'm sure. People are weird. Also, people suck, so I completely understand what you're talking about. I completely get it. Cizikas will take the draw here against Jeff Carter in the Penguin zone. Islanders with a chance to go back home with a 3-2 series lead with a chance to move on to the next round. You're a sandwich? Mayo, mustard, relish? Give me some salami and cheese. That's a grand salami. Josiah, you're not going to learn what that means until later on in life. And when you find out what that means, you'll understand. With some hot sauce and Italian dress. I don't like any of those things. I don't like mayo. I don't like mustard. I don't like relish. I don't like hot sauce. I don't like Italian dressing. All 5 of those things. Bleh. Bacon also. BLTs are lit. I don't like any of those things. Okay? Not one thing on that list you just listed. Here's a shot by Barzell, goes over the net. Here's Everly now for the Islanders. Barzell for Everly. In the high slot, Everly's shot gets blocked. Everly's the one who tied the game in the 3rd period. I'm spitting. Projectile spits on the TV, on the screen. God. Puh. Jesus. Here is Beauvillier, who scored the first goal for the Islanders back in the 1st. Puck is scooped in deep by Brian Rust. That's what happens when you're commentating games and you're standing up and just projectile spitting everywhere. I have to clean my TV at some point. My sister put ranch on pizza and hot sauce. Okay, ranch is not weird. Have you ever had a chicken bacon ranch pizza? Oh my god. It's so good. My cousins introduced me and it's awesome. It's so good. Like, it's freaking amazing. Like, oh my god. Mayfield for Letty. Oh my god, please don't bring that back. Please do not bring that back. Here is Nelson across the line. I banned that word. I don't know how people are still saying it. I don't get it. Here is Malkin across the line. Here's Zucker. A shot goes over the net. Marino a drive, missed the net. 12-13 to go in the 1st overtime. 2-2 is your score from Pittsburgh. Green. Puck skipped in deep by Nelson. That word's one of my banned words. I thought I'd ban that. Damn it. Or, dang it. That's a dang it. Here is Tanev. Line the Islanders' net. Gandu. Stop it. Stop. Okay. Shot does not get through. Puck comes back. There's Pettersson, a shot saved by Sorokin. Puck comes out in front. Jammed down the slot. Bailey clears the zone. Comes in on Sorokin. Gandu. You'll learn what it means later on in life. No. Tyler, he's younger than you. Here is McCann. No, you're not. Dobson. Here's Everly across the line for the Islanders. Here's Letang trying to play it up and can't. Here's Pellick. That's because I looked it up what it meant in one stream. Front of the net, a shot, save. Komarov gets robbed. Now back up the other way. Here's Gensel. Gets it in deep for Crosby. Crosby in the corner. Plays it. Here's a chance. Kapanen missed the net. Here's Everly back up the other way for the Islanders. He's got Bailey. Or Komarov, excuse me. Here's Everly across. We got an offside. Okay. They changed the clock while I wasn't looking. Yes. I think it's a Hindu word for something. I forget the exact language, but it means the Hindu version for our backsides. Zucker for Malkin. Pedersen, shot, missed the net. What the hell? People are weird. I just saw one of the weirdest pickup lines I've ever seen in my life. I didn't even know that one was a thing. Here's Tanev across the line, a backhand at the side of the net. No, it means... No. Doesn't just mean that. Everly. Oh, 30 seconds. Oh, damn it. I'm on frickin' standby. Damn. It was a dirty pickup line, and I won't say it out loud. Because, again, I don't know who's watching. And if I say the wrong thing, they're going to get the wrong thing in their head. They're going to get their heads in the gutter early like I did. Here is Pedersen. Moves it up the ice now. Aston Reese gets it in deep. Here is Pellick. Pajot gets it in deep. Clutterbuck takes it away back in the neutral zone. Dumoulin shoots it into the offensive zone in deep for Pittsburgh. Pellick now. He's got 8:15 to go. Martin moves it back up the ice for the Islanders. Here comes Cizikas across the line. Cuts in, throws it in front. Martin a jam that. Saved by Jari. He's got it. That's what it means. You got it. I think I even said it out loud. It means a-hole. That's what it means. Duh. You learned what sex meant when you were 7? Damn. For those kids at school? That's weird. Anyway, this is overtime of a hockey game. We're talking about, like, weird stuff. Like, that's, like... I don't know. I don't know when things went downhill, but it did. bag alert, major bag alert. Bag alert, major bag alert. Wendy's bag. Wendy's Biggie Bag for $5. $9.99. Oh, O'Reilly. Auto Parts. Ow. Ow. Puck dumped in deep by the Penguins. You know, there's one like 15 minutes from my house. Here is Freddie Gaudreau. Here is McCann across the line. In front of the net, saved by Sorokin. He had to make a hard save there. With 7:45 to go in the first overtime. 7:47, sorry. Wenyan Gabriel. I don't even know who that is. Say. Oh, O'Reilly. Auto Parts. Ow! Yeah, sounds like a freaking meow. Sounds like how my cat meows sometimes. Kind of sounds like that. It's weird. $7:43 to go the first overtime. That actually hurt my throat doing that, so you're welcome. Puck is dumped in deep. Here is Pollock now. 7.5 minutes left in overtime. Puck is gloved down by Dumoulin. Pajot will get to the puck first. Throwing it in front of the net. A jam that in front. And Cizikas couldn't put it home. Here is Rust across the line. Here is Gensel. Throws it in front. Couldn't get it through as Pajot was there to take it away for the Islanders. Here come the Islanders back up the other way. Sonny Michel should get traded. If it's for Julio Jones, that's cool. But if anything anywhere else, no. Jawan Bentley. I'm sorry. I don't even know who that is. I'm sorry. I can't keep up who these guys are. Here is Aston Reese, flips it out to center. I like that you're now Boston Sports Nation because like it just opens up your content because you're not just Pats Nation. You can do Red Sox, Celtics, Bruins, whatever you want it to do. It opens up your content, which is which is huge, right? It's just a wider variety of content you could pull off. I know your main forte is football, but like you could do basketball, you could do baseball, you could do hockey if you chose to, you know. I don't know. I like that Tyler, you changed your name because it makes more sense, you know, that you're not just Pats Nation, you are Boston Sports Nation, right? You added a description to your YouTube channel. Nice. Me too. I added that before I even uploaded my first video. So apparently Shannon Sharp called Julio Jones live on national TV. He didn't realize they were live on national TV, and he spilled all the beans. All of them. I don't know if you guys saw that this morning. It was on ESPN. I got an itch in a weird place where I can't reach. I need to find that back scratcher that I got for Christmas last year. But I honestly don't know where it went. Down to 6:28. No, I saw that. I saw that this morning. I'm just trying to point out to see if you guys saw it. I was like, I don't know if you guys saw this, but Shannon Sharp called, Julio Jones and, spilled the beans on national TV, on TV. Here is Pollock knocked down by McCann. Here is Andy Green back in his own zone. Now, I listened to it this morning in my algebra class because we were doing nothing, so I listened to it. And I was like, damn, Oilers and Jets are tied at 1 in the first period in that one. If you're looking for the game for the United States, it's on NHL Network and it's on Sportsnet in Canada. So, Sportsnet West, I think. Across the line, Nelson. For Beauvillier, couldn't get it through. Here is Kapanen, gets it out to center. This will be icing, actually. And it is. It's icing on the Caps. I mean, on the Island, on the Penguins. What am I saying? What am I saying, bro? I'm losing my balance. Pull myself back. There we go. I almost fell. That would have been funny. Actually, no, it wouldn't have. Actually, it would have been sad. Would have been scary. 23.8. What? That 23.8K now. Good God. The algorithm of reels, I swear. Giving across. Here's Eberle. Puts it for Barzell. He'll keeps the puck, trying to pass it back to Mayfield, but couldn't get it to him. Puck skips over Letty's stick. Kapanen, tied up by Letty in the corner. Kapanen now passes it back for Dumoulin. Dumoulin a shot, missed the net. Zucker now on the puck. Plays it back. Here's Letang, a shot. That missed wide. We're in the first overtime. 2-2 is your score. Winner goes back to Long Island with a series lead of 3-2. Rust plays it back for Marino. Puck is taken away by the Islanders. Here is Dumoulin, plays it up for Gensel across the line. Gensel, Crosby, good pass. Letang fires, good save by Sorokin. A shot by Crosby gets blocked. Gensel couldn't get one through. Letang's shot goes over the net. What's up, Andrew? Welcome to overtime. 2-2 tie. Gensel now, passing it back. Letang, delaying, waiting. He puts it past Crosby. Glove down by Rust. Play like the underdog. For most parts, yeah, for sure. Leaf her off the wall, I forgot. Did you really leaf her off the wall? That would have been kind of funny if you did. Here is Rust. Also really sad, really heartbreaking. Rust fires one, missed the net. Personally, we're going to trade Sony a second and a third round for Julio. I think you told me that one. Did you really leaf her off the wall, or were you actually just watching the game? That would have been funny if you legit... And if you say you didn't, I'm going to go back into his chat and see if you did or not. Nah, look at... I've had homework. Okay. The homework excuse. I'm kidding. I'm absolutely kidding. Here is Pajot, plays it back. No. No, I believe you. Homework, end of the school year, man. Couple weeks left for us, so you gotta push, right? About 3 minutes to go in overtime. Now I know I can mess with him because we're cool. We're good friends. So I can poke fun at him if I want. Because he messaged me the other day. He was like, I'm in off the wall stream. I'm like, how dare you? No, Josiah, don't. It's fine. I believe him. Dobson. If he comes back and says your name was in there, I swear, I'm gonna lose it. Hickey. For Nelson down low. Here's McCann. Dobson recovers the puck for the Islanders. 2:20 to go in the first overtime. Puck is shot in deep. Here is Letang. Up for Matheson. He'll get it in deep. Pelech got beat by Carter. Carter throws it in front, but Eberle takes it away. He'll flip it out to center. Puck is whacked in by Marcus Pettersson, but Pollock recovers. Under 2 minutes to go in the first overtime. Pelech for Pollock. Moved up the ice now. Here's Eberle. What a break. Eberle walks in, a shot. And a good save there by Tristan Jarry. Good save there. Oh. The Islanders' horn went off. Nice. Good job, Sam. The Islanders' horn went off. I just tapped it by accident. Good job, Sam. You know. God. Oh, by the way, Andrew, Daily Sports, not Daily Sports, Boston Sports Nation. That's Tyler. That's Pat's Nation. That's PNC. That's what that is. So, if you're wondering. Puck one back, it's Green. Martin. A shot does not get through. Here's Cizikas. Throws it on net, goes wide. Here is Rust for Crosby. Across. Here comes Letang back up the other way. Letang scoops it in deep. And Sorokin will play it for Green. Cizikas scoops it up to the neutral zone and near center ice. Yeah. Oh, he says. Yeah. Yeah, that's Tyler. He changed his name. It makes sense because I was saying earlier, it opens up his content, so he can't just be doing football stuff. He can. He doesn't just have to. That's not his only stuff, though. You know. Zucker. Cizikas, nice play, gets it up to almost out, but Malkin keeps it in. Malkin around the net. On the left side, Malkin a shot. Save there. With about 56 seconds to go in overtime. Face-off is won by the Islanders. Kept in at the line by Pajot. Puck bouncing. Puck kept in by Pajot. 40 seconds left. Pajot across. Polak steps up, fires a shot. That missed the net. Puck bouncing around the back of the net. Down to a half minute. Polak keeps it in. A shot goes wide. Ceci bumps Palmieri off the puck. Penguins get it out to center. Here comes Matheson. Down to 20 seconds. Matheson a shot. Save there. Matheson, good take. Matheson. Back Dumoulin. 10 seconds. Doesn't have the right angle. Dumoulin around the net. Under 10 seconds to go in overtime. Dumoulin. Here is back to Matheson. A shot. Does not get through. Nelson will clear. And... frick. Andrew, do you want to hop into Discord during the second overtime, please? Jesus. Oh my God. Damn it. Gosh darn it, bro. Ugh. Never mind. Hop it. No, it's fine. It's fine, no. I just do games with Andrew, so it's fine. Josiah, you're... No. You're supposed to be up. Oh. Well, that's an issue. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Well, I guess we should change it for the second time I've done this before. First O-T-I-N-T. No, Josiah, it's cool. Just because it's just, I know Andrew personally, so, you know. It's like one of the, I know it's like called picking favorites, but it's because I actually know the guy, you know?
Dump truck in the flat. Here comes the Coop Squad. You should shut up, Heather. Sorry, Heather. Look who's
Oh, I hate that trend.
Stop the gun.
Freaking idiot. Freaking idiot. Guy shot the gun at his freaking phone. What a guy. Sorry, I just saw a stupid moron. Ugh. Oh man. Anyway, let's see. How's the Oilers Jets game going? It's 2-1 Jets. Panthers are up 3-1 through in the third. Are the Panthers gonna survive another day? Wow, I'm surprised. Watch memes. Is that another? I don't know. Oh, you know what we didn't do? We didn't play GeoGuessr. You know that? We didn't play GeoGuessr at all. So, let's do that. It's off the wall strip. Checking. I'm checking. Where is he? Where is he? Is he in chat? You missed. Damn it. Oh, there he is. I had a ton of homework and didn't think I'd make it. But here we are. Let's play GeoGuessr. Where are we? We're like in the... Okay, this is actually like a pretty nice neighborhood, but like I can't tell where we are. Like, bro. Like, where are we? We're legit in the middle of a neighborhood. I couldn't tell you where we were. Right now. Do I go left or right, or do I go right? I'm going to go right, because I'm curious. I always go right. I never go left. Let's see. But I do have to go left to go to school. 93-year-old man fires off gun over apartment damage. No. No, it was a guy shot a gun at his Instagram live, which is weird. I'm always on the right side. I try to stay on the good side of things. I always try to stay, I always try to be nice to people. Because I always try to be on the right side. Be good people, you know? Not like, you know, this is what you watched. No. What is this? I can't even turn, like, properly. I can't even, like, freaking do anything. What is this? Another gated off community? I'm guessing we're in, like, freaking Colorado. No, Utah. Nope, we're just outside of Chicago. What the hell? This one, I also couldn't tell you where we are. Well, let's look at the trees. I don't know. The trees don't really help anything. Clyde. What's up, Saint? We're in the first overtime intermission. We're going to the second overtime. Second overtime. If this goes to a third overtime, I'm not staying up. I'm going after the second overtime. You can go watch Off the Wall. No. That's not bars. I don't even know what that means. $2.69 a gallon. Damn, where is this freaking gas station? Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, why is it all blue? What are you, freaking underwater? What the? There we go. Fixed it. Fixed the issue. Does anybody have a clue as to where we are? Anybody have a guess? It's the United States. CVS. No, it's not. I don't think so. Because I don't even know what the second... What's like the second part? CVS and a Walgreens right across from each other. Kind of sounds like something that lives that's near us. Freaking a CVS and a Rite Aid are right across the street from one another. Bruh. Bruh. Andrew, I hate you sometimes. Guess we're in Columbus, we're in Providence, Rhode Island. Wow. Damn. Damn. That's like, that hurts my soul, you know? Hit me right in the feels. Ugh. You know? I'm guessing Kansas, because it looks like we're about to go to a double. Look at the overtime's about to start. Kansas. Kansas. Nope. Yeah, Josiah, that's Andrew. He did it just to piss me off. Now we're a state over. It's Andrew's. He was on my baseball team. Yeah. Ian. Yeah. I still don't know where we are. Josiah, that was Andrew as a joke. GeoGuessr. Well, I haven't played GeoGuessr in a couple streams, so freaking. We're in Florida. Probably in California. I freaking knew it. I could have called that from a mile away. Wow. Where are we? Sunnyvale, California. And then this one, we're in Texas. That one's in Florida. Damn it. Damn it. Still chose Florida. Yeah, I know. I'm an idiot. Double overtime has begun. Get my computer off the charger for a little bit. Let it breathe. Let my computer breathe for a bit. Oh, God. You still chose Florida. Hey, bro. All right? You've been coming up to the throat tonight. What am I doing? Okay, there it is. Leave it there. Here is Everly in the corner. Second overtime has begun. If the goal is not scored in this overtime, I'm getting off. Simply because I got school in the morning. I don't have time. In the long night, buddy. Yeah. Back. Malkin can't play the puck. Uh-oh, taken away. Here's a chance for Bailey. Bailey scores! And the Islanders have won it. Josh Bailey in the double overtime on a bad turnover. And the Islanders win it. At the 51-second mark of the second overtime, Josh Bailey wins it for New York. And they are one win away from the Boston Bruins, huh? Wow. Unbelievable. And the Islanders, they are back in it. They are back in this series. Well, actually, they were never out of the series. What am I even saying? They were never out of the series, but, like, I can't even spell. I can't do this. I can't do that. It sucks. But anyway, the Islanders pick up a 3-2 double overtime win over the Pittsburgh Penguins. Josh Bailey, the game-winning goal. What a save by... Was that Spencer Knight, the rookie goaltender, who's keeping the Florida Panthers in this? It's 3-1 Florida with under 2 minutes to go in Game 5 of that series. Florida's about to win. Empty net for the Panthers. Hold on a minute. The Panthers are about to beat the Lightning here. They got 1:37 left. Holy crap. Awful. Yeah, it was, Andrew. That was a terrible giveaway. Kucherov gives it back. Puck comes out to center. In a race with the puck, Tippett up for Bennett. On sides. Spencer Knight is about to... Here's Bennett. A shot. Oh, Stamkos blocked it. Oh. Bennett almost silenced the Lightning there. That would have been funny. Point across. Palat gets it in deep. I can barely see what's going on because everybody's standing. Here comes Uyghur with an empty net. Gets blocked. Huberdeau shot. Blocked by Killorn. Man, down to 45 seconds left in this one. Florida up 2. They need one now. Here's Johnson across the line. Johnson walks in, throws it in front. Saved by Knight again. Johnson for Hedman and drives. Oh, missed the net again. Down to 30 seconds. Florida's about to win this game. Puck forced out to center. Here comes Vetrano! Score! Frank Vetrano! The Panthers are about to get back in the series. Wow. Yeah. Unreal. Wow. Florida is about to beat the Lightning here. 4-1 with under 15 seconds to go in that game. That's crazy. Well, anyway, thank you guys so much for listening into the live stream tonight. If you enjoyed, make sure to drop a like on the stream, subscribe, and hit the post notification bell to get notified every single time I upload. Thank you for watching. Follow the Instagram with the links in the description, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.